The Holy Wounds of Christ and the Flame of Love, two profound devotions that draw us into the mystery of God's infinite love. At first glance, they might seem distinct, but they are deeply connected, flowing from the same divine source, the heart of Christ. In prayer, I saw the wounds of Christ, but they were emanating streams of fire, streams of consuming love. This vision led me to contemplate the profound connection between the holy wounds and the flame of love. The holy wounds are visible signs of Jesus' ultimate sacrifice, a love so immense that it endured unimaginable suffering for the salvation of souls. These wounds, etched into his hands, feet, and side, are not merely marks of pain. They are fountains of mercy, grace, and divine fire, flames that transform suffering into redemption. The flame of love is something even greater. It is the overflowing love shared between the persons of the Holy Trinity, the eternal communion of Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. This infinite love flows into creation, and in a singular and extraordinary way, it flows through the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Mary was chosen to bear and nurture the Son of God, and as Mediatrix of all graces, she is uniquely united to Christ's suffering and mission. The flame of love is a special grace given to her Immaculate Heart, a fire that blinds Satan and ignites souls with the desire for holiness, drawing them into deeper union with Christ. Mary's connection to Christ's suffering is unparalleled. Standing at the foot of the cross, her heart was pierced as she witnessed the wounds of her Son. In this piercing, she became not only our mother, but also the channel through which the grace of redemption flows. As Mediatrix, she shares the love she receives from the Holy Trinity with the world, inviting us to let this flame of love burn away sin and transform our hearts. Saint Therese of Lisieux, the Little Flower, offers a beautiful connection to this mystery. Her teaching on merciful love reveals a deep desire to accept all of God's love, even the love that others reject. She believed in offering herself as a victim to the merciful love of God, allowing his love to flow into her heart and through her into the world. This is the same love we see in the flame of love devotion, a divine fire that consumes, purifies, and sanctifies. Throughout history, saints and mystics have experienced this love in profound ways. Stigmatists, for example, were not pierced by nails, but by the flame of love itself. Their wounds were spiritual marks of their union with Christ, showing how his love penetrated their hearts. Saints like Street, Philip Neri experienced their hearts being pierced by this divine fire. Philip's heart was physically enlarged after being consumed by the burning love of the Holy Spirit, a sign of how God's love transforms the soul. St. John of the Cross spoke of this divine love as a living flame that tenderly wounds the soul in its deepest center. He writes, "O living flame of love, that tenderly wounds my soul in its deepest center." This flame is the same love that flows from the holy wounds and through the Immaculate Heart of Mary. It is not just a symbol of love, it is love itself, pouring out from Christ to sanctify and heal the world. The holy wounds and the flame of love are not two devotions, but two facets of the same infinite mystery, God's love poured out for us. Through Christ's wounds and Mary's intercession, we are invited into this flame, into a love so profound that it consumes all sin, all fear, and transforms everything into grace. Draw near and let your heart be set ablaze by the fire of his love.